Hi, this is Sydney Armani with Crowdfunding. Welcome to another program of One-on-One with Crowdfunded. I'm here with Ryan Callback. Ryan, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
I should say that you're with CircleUp, and CircleUp is a great brand all around the country right now. You guys have a niche in the crowdfunding. Could you tell us about it?
Sure. So our focus is on consumer and retail businesses. So CircleUp is an online marketplace that connects accredited investors with consumer and retail companies that are looking to raise equity.
So their equity, how long has CircleUp has been around?
We launched CircleUp in April of 2012. My background is in consumer-focused private equity, which is where I saw a need for these companies to get equity in a more efficient way.
So you have some, actually, since then there's some news, you had some companies actually come on board. You have partnership with Partner and P&G and some other company. What is the role? How do they play? What is the investment? How does that happen?
Sure. So yes, to your first question, we have had many companies. We've had 25 companies raise more than $25 million. And we've also formed partnerships. Part of our mission is to help entrepreneurs thrive by giving them the resources and support that they need. And we think part of that is giving them value-added partnerships. And so we've formed partnerships with a number of different companies, including Procter & Gamble and General Mills, that work with our companies after they raise money. We think that's an important piece, that the investment just starts when the investment's made. And to make it successful, we need the companies to be successful. So the partnerships really put our companies in front of the P&Gs and General Mills of the world, so that those larger brands have the opportunity to work with small, innovative consumer and retail businesses.
So is this like a kind of a crowd collaboration that they talk about? Live with a crowd? Is this something like brand loyalty? Who are these investors? Is this could be part of the customers that come, like P&G or other companies? Is this something for them or for others?
Well, so the platform itself is for accredited investors, and often those accredited investors are consumers of the businesses that they're investing into. We are big believers in Peter Lynch's mantra of invest in what you know, invest in a business you understand. And the consumer and retail space is one that everyone understands. People can invest into a food business that they see at their local Whole Foods, and we think that's an easier business to get your head around. We also think it's an industry where the investors can add value. Right? If it's a baby food company and you have 30 parents that are invested in that baby food company, you can help that business succeed more so than, let's say, if you were investing in a cloud computing business.
So you know what you're investing basically as, and you know about your brand, so you're comfortable to kind of invest in that thing over there. So what is next? I know you don't have anything to do with the Title III, but you're actually involved in this crowdfunding, brand loyalty. What do you see once Title III pass? What is going to happen?
Title III was a bit of a disappointment. We're not convinced that there will be good companies that take advantage of Title III, at least as how the rules are proposed today. When we saw the rules in October, the final version, I think we and the other platforms that we talked to were all a bit disappointed, because it's hard to imagine any company being able to get comfortable with all of the different steps that they need to go through to raise Title III. But we're very excited about Title II and traditional 506B raises, and that's our focus.
So you don't see that, the cap actually is a disappointing for a lot of people, 1 million, for individual and institution?
Well,
what is it?
I think there were a lot of different disappointing pieces of Title III. The requirements for, statements to go to the SEC, the caps, there were a number of different pieces that were disappointing. But regardless, it'll be several months, maybe a year before that's actually implemented. We'll see if it changes during that time.
All right. Thank you very much. I got to ask one question we ask everybody. Crowdfunding, do you think is here to stay or is a bubble?
No, I think it's here. I think there's a lot of attention around crowdfunding today, and that's a bubble, the attention. I don't think the PR will keep up forever. But this is an industry that is revolutionizing traditional funding, and I don't think that disruption is going to turn around.
If anybody out there don't know about CircleUp, what's the domain name? Where do they got to go ahead?
www.circleup.com.
And they got to be an accredited investor. Thank you very much, Ryan. With CircleUp, this is Sydney Armani with Ryan Callback saying good luck.